Hello everybody, this is Daryl of Passing Lane Motors, and today I want to show you a 1953 Studebaker undercarriage. This is a completely custom car. The Studebaker has got a big block in it, turbo 400 automatic, posi rear end, front and rear sway bars, power disc brakes, air conditioning. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the car. It's really pretty cool. It is a 1953 Studebaker, so it's got a really cool look. It has a salt flat kind of tires and wheels on it, and it's been lowered in the front. Does have air ride suspension in the front of the car. The body lines of the car are really pretty nice. The hood lines line up really well. They did a really neat job customizing this car, and one of the real positive things of this car is just how good looking it is underneath. This is where they did the disc brakes up in the front. Does look like it has new A-arms, and the ball joints look real good. Let me grab a light here. Sorry about shaking you around. It's got new ball joints in the top. The A-arms. Look at the sway bar on this car. Well, I wish I had something. There's the airbags for the air ride. This sway bar looks like it's about 1.5 inches thick. That's a huge sway bar. It's completely greasable. All of the tie rod ends are greasable. There's not a bunch of grease all over the place underneath here either. Everything looks really nice and dry and clean and straight. Both upper and lower ball joints, the A-arms look good. Here's the left side disc brakes here. You can see the sway bar. So they did an awesome job on the sway bar. The engine is a big block. It's a 468. That's a 454 that's been bored 30 over. Completely gone through, redone. It really runs strong. They did a neat job on that. It's got a turbo 400. It does have a dust cover protecting the flywheel. They did do this engine block in a Studebaker green. This is the back side where the brake calipers are and the shocks. As we come down here, they did a real nice job on this exhaust. The frame on this car is really cool. These pieces of wood, we put them under there so that we could get a little bit of clearance. This car sits really low in the front. Shoot another video of it. Here's all the subframing that they did under here, and this is really nicely done. They ran the exhaust through the centers of this, and then they cut out this area here so the exhaust would be able to so the car was going to sit really low, so they were able to recess the exhaust up into the bottom of the car. And this here is in the back where they made the be able to keep the frame and then run the exhaust through it. So they did a really neat job. It turned out really well. The frame under here is in really good shape. All the welds, I don't see any holes in the frame. I don't see any rust. Just where they added the extra suspension. This car was never designed to have a big block, so they did a really nice job of beefing everything up. I'll show you later in a different video what a neat job they did in the engine compartment. This is the left side of the car. This is up in underneath the rockers. You can see that the rockers here don't have any rust underneath there. Really nice and solid. Not a bunch of Bondo stuffed in here. Does have a transmission cooler up underneath next to the frame. As we come back here, the car also has a rear sway bar on it. It does have drum brakes in the rear. The frame is really nice and solid all the way back to the trailing arms. When we get back here, it is a, well, it's a 12 bolt. I'm not sure, that looks more like a Pontiac rear end there, but it's a 12 bolt. Has a Hoskus sway bar, new gas tank, has chrome exhaust tips coming out the back. Here's your bumper support brackets, no rust there. So this car scores really big underneath. No rust. The pans look really great under here. Of course, there's a lot of custom work that's been done to support this car. It is a 468 and a 1953 Studebaker. Power steering, power disc brakes on the front, power disc brakes, air conditioning. This car runs and drives great. Has air ride suspension on the front, so you can lower it down really low if you want. It's been bagged, or you can take and raise it up. So one more time, this is Daryl, Passing Lane Motors. It's a 1953 Studebaker with a 454 stroked out to a 468. Has power steering, power brakes, air ride on the front. Give us a call. We're in Fenton, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. 636-600-1140. Thanks so much for looking, and have a great day. Bye now.